halfway through the day, my mom was already complaining to me. You know when moms just decide to give you a little wink, wink, nudge, nudge, you know, when things are not right, and they just expect you to fix them. Yeah, my mom spent the whole day going like, oh, Fuyo, your dad snores so much. Fuyo, I did not sleep. I knew what she wanted, and I said no. I said no. She wanted my dad to sleep in the amazing couch that I was sleeping at. And she wanted me to sleep in the bed with her. I said no. Did I have a choice? Of course not. Because... Guys, from here on out, I did not sleep. I'll be honest. The last good night of sleep I had was like yesterday. Did you have to phrase it like that? What? How else am I gonna phrase it? Don't you guys sleep with your mom? Have you never slept with your mom? Slept in the same bed as your mom? What? It's not weird. You're just making it weird. I'm not weird. But... Shut up. Shut up, Lucky Charms. Don't you have a mother figure, huh? You know, it's actually pretty sad if... you go like, no, I don't have a mother figure, so... You know, I'm gonna shut up. Problem being, my mom used to not snore, but now she does. I was already smelling the clouds. And I just hear... And I just bolted awake, going like, where, who, wow. And I just turned to my mom and she was like, did I wake you? I was like, yes. I was hearing my dad in the back go like... And I was starting to get used to that sound, and then my mom just burst out with this random snort. So my dad... I don't know, my mom had a cup, a little bit of wine. And before this vacation, I already warned you guys going like, well, my mom once got drunk and tried to shove a pacifier in my mouth. You remember that? Well, this was her antic during these vacations. So, she was making dinner, and then she asked my dad, do you want an egg? My dad was like, yeah. Then my mom just threw an egg at my dad. Sadly, no, it did not break on his face like illustrated. He actually managed to like dodge it, and so it hit the floor. And then my mom had to clean the floor because, you know, it's the consequences of her actions. It was really, really funny. I was just sitting, minding my own business, reading my book, and I just hear my mom go like, you want an egg? You want an egg? Well then, okay, here's your egg. I just see an egg flying. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. My mom is a funny drunk, but kind of dangerous at times. I don't know. Oh God, the Bowser. I'm not gonna elaborate. No. I said I am not going to elaborate on the Bowser dream, okay? I'm not gonna. I'm tempted, but I'm not gonna, because you know what? I'm a professional. You know what? I'm a professional. I'm a professional streamer working for an agency. I'm not gonna descend such low, okay? I am working for an agency. I am a professional. I'm not a pervert, and therefore I'm not gonna elaborate, no matter how much you beg me for it. How will the fan art be able to happen if you don't elaborate? I'm sure we have pretty talented artists in the community, and I'm pretty sure that they can come up with whatever, you know? But there was a lot of hugging, and it was warm, and I felt protected. So I'm gonna move on. So after the mall, apparently went back home. I wanted to nap, because what else do I do but napping? But my dad. So, okay, picture this. Fuyo is tired from going to the mall. She goes to bed. She's playing on her Switch, you know? Just hanging out, playing on her Switch. Mom was probably in the kitchen or something. My dad I was watching TV. And I was getting EP. So I put down my Switch. I turned to my side. And I prepared to take a nap. Suddenly I see a shadow. A big shadow looming over me. And suddenly my dad just jumps in the middle of the bed. Literally, okay. The bed was like 2 beds, right? It was 2 beds put together. Instead of going to the other bed, my dad just decides to flop in the middle. And he just turns to me, he's like, scooch over. Fuyo, scooch over. I was so mad. I kid you not, I did not move. I did not move. I was like, no, I'm not moving. I'm not moving. And he managed to shove me. I was so angry. I was like, Dad, you've got the whole bed. You got the whole other bed. Why are you going in the middle of the bed? What did I do? I got up. I left the bed. I just let my dad sleep in the bed. And I went pouting to the sofa. And I did not sleep. I was so angry. And my dad didn't even care. Why is this a thing? Why must you stay in the middle? Why can't you scooch over? Fat ass. So you know how I mentioned that we were on the 8th floor and there were big lines? When we got to the hotel, there was the biggest line. The biggest friggin' line on the elevator. And to prove a point to my parents, I was like, "Puh. I don't need no elevator. I'm gonna go up the stairs. And I'm gonna get there before you guys." And I would have gotten there before my parents if I did not get lost. I got lost. Because the stairs I went through apparently were not the main stairs. So I don't know where I was. Eventually I found the correct stairs after climbing up and down. But I'm stubborn to the point where I did not want to go back to the elevator. So I climbed up. I got to the top. My parents were at the top of the stairs looking at me, laughing at me. I was drenched in sweat, tired, panting. Legs shaking, trembling. And I turned to my parents and I was like, I am health. I am the health. You are not the health.